Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lawrence, and we're here to basically just talk about superheroes. Yeah.
Yeah, well, specifically superhero movies, 90s versus now, and boiling it down, DC versus Marvel, the eternal battle between the two. And pretty much in the 90s, you had Batman and Superman. They've had films since the 70s with Superman. The Batman came out in '89, and that's pretty much it. Really?
Yeah, like DC didn't really utilize their history of comic book characters, and they kind of like they had an inventory of characters that they could have used. Like they could have tried to make something back in the day. I think what it was that DC saw it as, Superman and Batman were probably the easiest characters to try to make something.
I mean, everyone knew them, but at the same time, everyone knows Wonder Woman. I mean, forget gender politics. Everyone knows Wonder Woman, even if you've never read a comic book, and they didn't even try.
I mean, they had the television show, the Wonder Woman television show that came in the 70s.
Exactly.
So why didn't they think let's make a Wonder Woman movie? Until now,
and they've thrown out what we had. Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin in the 90s.
Man.
And, I mean, everyone saw them. I believe they made their money, except for the last one made their money. We didn't have any Superman movies in the 90s, actually. They actually tried to make one, but that failed. Could have been interesting, whatever.
And then they decide to just continue to recycle those two, because they came out with the Return of Superman that came out in the mid to late thousands.
Yeah, like around Superman Returns was like 06 with Ralph.
Yeah, and it was like, okay, that's nice.
And the problem with that one is it was instead of rebooting, which they should have done, it was actually a continuation of the Christopher Reeve movies. So those movies were like, okay, that existed, and now we have this. And then they finally gave up all rights, gave to Nolan, made Batman Begins, and then it was like, oh shit, Batman's cool again. Right.
And of course, we know Marvel Cinematic Universe, like they are pretty much the golden child right now. They're literally like they are golden. Whatever movie they make makes money, and it doesn't matter which character it is. They're still gonna make their money because it's a Marvel movie, and they didn't even really start rearing their heads as far as like movies go. Like they didn't really start making anything till 2000. So DC had quite the jump start on Marvel as far as like theater movie. Well, like I said, they kind of just popped their head out. Was like, you know what? We got some characters. Let's start making some movies.
Yeah, because I think Fox's X-Men was 2000, if I'm not mistaken, and then Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire was 2002, and then the bad Incredible Hulk was 03.
Let's try not to remember Ang Lee's Hulk. As soon as we say it, like, just forget it.
Just forget it exists.
Neuralize yourself immediately after you heard it, and we're gonna do the same after this video.
So you got DC over here, and this is the problem I have. DC is owned by Warner Brothers, which is a film studio. So DC has always had the rights to their characters the entire time. So they could have picked any DC character they wanted and made a movie because it was all in-house pretty much. Marvel, who went bankrupt in the 90s, sold off their properties, and that's why Fox has X-Men. Sony had Spider-Man and made the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. And then Marvel was like, well, crap, we sold off all our good characters. Let's make Iron Man, who normally was not even a big character. He was not a well-known character for a long time because he was kind of... You had to really like that character. Yeah. He wasn't Captain America. He wasn't Spider-Man.
If you had a cartoon show, you were at least known somewhat. And there was Iron Man. I think what happened was Marvel started looking at, like, the Spider-Man cartoon show. Hulk had a cartoon show. Yeah. Iron Man had a cartoon
Fantastic
show.
Four had a cartoon.
Fantastic Four. And those were really the first set of movies they started with.
The thing that I will say that they have messed up. First off, I don't like Zack Snyder. He's a great cinematographer. He's not a great director. Versus James Gunn, I believe. Not James Gunn. I forgot the guy who was Kevin Feige. Who's like Kevin Feige is pretty much the guy who's controlling all the Marvel property movies, and where he gets a little bit of input here and a little bit of input here to keep them in the Cinematic universe. And they don't have that guy over at DC. They've never had that guy. They don't even have that person for anything. They pretty much just throw things at the wall.
Marvel is the golden child because they're realizing that they can utilize even the characters that no one would know things about.
Yeah.
Like you said, Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, it was like, all right, we're going to choose a franchise that no one really knows about, but even if you do, we'll pick the ones that you would probably know about most.
Right.
Plus, you had Groot and Rocket Raccoon, and like you already knew that was
That's
going to make money.
merchandise.
The main problem I have with DC right now is that they're kind of just like trying to play catch up with Marvel. You're stumbling like trying to carry all these characters. You're stumbling like you didn't have the time that Marvel took to like individually place all these things in place.
Right.
No, you're acting like you got 5 seconds left in the game and you're trying to juggle like 50, things at once.
Yeah, take big
like,
shots.
You can't do these sorts of things.
DC, again, with Warner Brothers as their backing, is only now in the 2016, because the Nolan movies don't count, so they're starting over again. They keep using the same characters. They say, oh, let's do Superman and Batman. Everyone knows them. They're a safe bet. They're finally doing a Wonder Woman film, which is now coming out. They haven't done a Flash film yet. There's so many other characters that are street level that they could do. You could easily, with this new Batman, just do a Nightwing story and just have flashbacks of him as Robin. Mr. Gold would be a perfect...
Probably one of those untapped superheroes that DC DC. You can make a Booster Gold movie and probably make a lot of money.
So easy. You just get the right charismatic, like Nathan Fillion type character. Yeah.
But we're never going to see a Booster Gold movie because he's so low on the totem pole of DC's, characters that they're going to make movies of. Like, I don't think we're going to see a cinematic Booster Gold.
Yeah,
maybe a straight to DVD.
Or he'll show up on like Flash or Legends Tomorrow.
Right. But I don't think we're going to see.
I'm going to tell you a character who could get a movie, and I can right now, Swamp Thing. He seems like Swamp Thing.
He's had a movie.
Yeah, he had a movie, but you could. Here's why you can make a Swamp Thing movie easily. One, he's separate over here. Two, filming cost. Film it in Louisiana where there's swamps. It's cheap. You can even write an environmental angle. You can have whatever you want.
But we'll see what they do in the future. Marvel, keep doing what you're doing. Can't wait to see Galaxy 2. Can't wait to see Spider-Man: Homecoming. Can't wait to see
Black Panther.
Can't wait to see Black Panther when that comes out. And I definitely can't wait for Deadpool 2 because that was probably one of the best.
That's not Marvel.
No, I'm just saying Marvel.
Oh, just period.
Marvel,
right.
period. I'm not talking about Marvels. I'm just saying.
If Deadpool's still happening.
No. Here's the thing. When I say Marvel Cinematic, I mean Marvel-based movies.
Right.
And Ryan Reynolds, you're doing a fantastic, bang-up job. Keep up the good work. And keep firing motherfuckers who are trying to fuck up Deadpool 2. This has been Lawrence.
Vern.
And we hope we helped you out in some shape or fashion.
Peace.